If you're like me, you value productivity and you might consider yourself a high performer. I know I definitely do, and I've tried all the different tips, tools, and tricks across the years, dating back to even before I was in college, trying out different reminder apps, different note apps like Evernote, Notion, Notepad, who knows, trying out different messaging app for my team like Slack, Google Messages, WhatsApp, whatever it might be. Well, I think there is a tool that eliminates all the second guessing and consolidates everything into a one-stop shop, and that is Notion. If you've heard Notion before, it's probably because you've watched a couple of my videos. I'm obsessed with it. I use it for our whole business. Everyone in our team uses it, and it's an easy way to consolidate all the information about your business, communicate with team members, and just stay up to date on the tasks that you have going on. So today I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of exactly how my database and my Notion is set up, and you can do the same to make your business run more efficiently. So let's do it and make things easier on you and your team. Welcome everyone. We are in the one and only Notion, and I'm just going to quickly walk through how mine is set up for our business, just so you can see everything that we've got going on. So first and foremost, I created a wiki. That's something you can create right in Notion. Super easy. It's essentially just a homepage for everything you've got. You can see I've got one for just life and personal over here. I've also got one for Peacoast and then another business venture called Nibble. But Peacoast is where we're going to be focusing today. We've got everything for the team. This is where we're going to spend 99% of the time and where we still do. But I've also got these three, which are mostly just mine, little notebook area, notes for YouTube, and then a cold calling database. Quick Links is something more of a legacy platform for us. It's just similar to a notebook. Quick Links is more of a legacy file for us. So it's got, similar to a notebook, all just different pages and files that we have on how to reach out to cleaners, how to reach out to handyman, how to find someone new, how to do this, how to make a listing, whatever it is. Someone new, relatively new to the company would hop in there. People who are tenured typically don't hop in there. So let's just jump right into it. And ultimate tasks, this is where I'm at 99.9% of the time. So at first it can look a little overwhelming. I want to say all credit goes to YouTuber Thomas Frank. This is his template. I've added a couple things to it to customize it, but he did the underlying code and built this out. So it's amazing. Go check out his YouTube channel. It's awesome. I'll just kind of walk you through all these different sections. This little task overview I had added by a freelancer. Essentially, it just tells me how many active tasks are going on for each individual team member, how many are within the next 7 days, and how many are within the next 30 days. I honestly just do that for myself to see the workload that's going on for the rest of the team. And then views. So these are where all our reminders are going to be for what we have going on in the business. Different views for the next 7 days, different views by people. This is myself. We've got AJ, one of our account managers, Dia, one of our account managers, and then we've got Muhammad, who is new as an account manager as well. The last two, Kenneth and Steven, are maintenance technicians. It's kind of, I guess we put that in beta mode. We just started adding our handyman to this to try to assign tasks to them as well. But this is where you would jump in, and let's go to next 7 days. This is just an overview of what we've got going on. Everyone has, right? These are just all the tasks, and you can just see an overview for what's all due on this day. And then you can also go down and just see the next 7 days of what we got going on. This is for the whole company though. So this is going to look a little unorganized. It's a little better if you set one up for yourself and just filter out all the other people and just have it for you. But essentially that's just a to-dos place and just different views to be able to see them. Next, portfolio. So I honestly like this because it looks nice and fancy. We've got 4 properties up here. We just don't have pictures for yet, but I think it looks cool here when we've got all the pictures set up with the different properties, which is awesome. And just different projects, if you will. When you're assigning a new task, you want to assign it to a project. That will assign it to a property here. And all this is a different way to view your tasks. So if I click on 1140, it's just going to bring up the couple tasks that are still open for this property. Looks like we got some maintenance and delay review, and then to revise a resolution request. But that's all we've got going on here. Super simple, just a nice little different way to look at it. Honestly, I don't use this as much. It's more just making sure that we have the projects of the property set up so that we can assign different tasks to them. Helpful links and property guides. Now I added these both myself, so you will just add right here. See, I can write, you can add like a title and then you just move it around. That's what I did here. So you can move this wherever you need it to go. I'm just going to keep it there where it is. We just have helpful documents for people. So different procedures, the basic supplies that you want in a new property, how to handle a maintenance request, default tasks. These are default tasks for bringing on a new property. So when it gets to assign to account manager, those are the tasks that they need to do to get ready and get going. Quick links, that's what we saw in the first one. Helpful accounts, I can't show you that. Those are all our logins. So everyone on our team, just immediate team members, has access to that. FAQs, this is for our communications team, and I can show you this. This is really cool. I just think it's another layer of like streamlining communication. So the people who man our inbox will come in here and they will Control F search through all of these properties to see exactly how to answer a question, and it's got the answer right in there. See, perfect. So nice and organized. We have these for all of our properties. We also have some non-negotiables for all the listings as well. Let's head back to Ultimate Tasks. So essentially, this is just a document center, and I just like the quick links to be able to be, or I call these quick links, not the quick links section, but I like these links just easily accessible for everyone on the team. Last but definitely not least, I would say, other than tasks themselves, these are the most important things here. I added this little cool little button. Go check out like Thomas Frank, or just go look up like how to create a button in Notion. It's like 3 clicks, I think, but it's super cool. These are just different property guides. I can show you here all the essential information that goes in, client information, essential Wi-Fi information, all that good stuff. And then we've also got contacts for everyone. I don't want to pull up anyone's sensitive information, so I won't go through that. But a property guide, if you've seen any other of my other videos, is just a one-stop shop for that property, and that's where we put everything. If we bring in a new AC contractor, his contact goes in there. If we put in a new interior designer, her contact goes in there. We change a Wi-Fi, we change an entry code, it's got to be documented in there. So that's the way to do it. And this is where I'm living all the time in Ultimate Tasks. Now, like I said, Thomas Frank built this. I put a little customization into it. But this is it. This is the bread and butter. You can do other things like super helpful, like just creating a notebook. Like this is just where I have all my notes. And I have them organized by, is it research? Was I talking to a mentor? Is it internal documents? Client calls, coaching, same thing. And honestly, this is probably unorganized just because I have all different years. Like this goes back to 2021 for some of these, which is nuts. I could probably weed this out and make different folders, but this is just like a little quick notebook that I have. And if I ever am on a call, this is where everything goes. And it's easily searchable and categorized and everything like that as well. Same with YouTube notes and cold calling database are going to be the same thing. Quick links, similar. Like I said, this is legacy. You can see all of these are pretty much from 2022. If you're just getting started with your business and bringing people on, definitely create these documents. How to. If you're starting just by yourself, if you're a solo co-host, make how-to documents, not just for yourself, but because one day you're going to bring on a VA and you want to document every single process there is known to man. So that's probably why these are all in here. This is where they're all from when it was just me doing this and just one VA. So, but at the end of the day, like I said, it's all about Ultimate Tasks. Super powerful to have everyone in here. The cool thing too, like I can go in here and we'll go on YouTube and you can, to-dos I need to do, you can comment, you can add people. If I want to add AJ on here and need her to do something, you can do that. You can assign different people to different tasks. You can set recurring due dates in here, next date due, all that good stuff. Add it to different projects. Right, so I have this in growth. It's in the growth project. I can also add this to different properties, all this good stuff. So that's a 30,000 foot view. Notion is a lot to get started, but man, I'm telling you, once you learn the basics, it is killer and super helpful. So let me know in the comments below if you have questions. I can do more specific videos as well. But let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.